I try to always start out the day by making the bed, because I read in a book one time that it's good to start out the day having like a clean space, especially in a small area. Once you make your bed, you kind of continue to have good habits the rest of the day. When we get up, our kids are still asleep, so we have to be careful of our noise. So I have to come in the bedroom and grind these coffee beans in the morning. Stuff we do for fresh coffee. Kids love waffles in the morning. I try to make like a larger batch of them and then use them throughout the week. I love really ripe bananas. We make waffles out of them, muffins out of them. You can make ice cream out of these things. We do a lot of bananas. Hensley, you want to help me make waffles? Those are some interesting pajamas you picked out.
I know.
You're a nice one to get up, aren't you? I know. JJ's ready for his breakfast as soon as he gets up, and I am behind schedule.
I want to pull one apart.
You want to pull one apart? Pull it apart, but you can't get the shell. You gotta be you gotta be real careful.
Okay, I'll be careful next time.
Okay, you pull it apart really carefully. There you go.
Do you want to add some sprinkles?
This is not part.
There's never too much chocolate chips.
Right. Okay, JJ, your waffle's coming. One of the best parts of this lifestyle is not having to rush off in the mornings. We actually get to have breakfast together. That was one of my favorite aha moments I remember when we started this lifestyle and we were sitting there eating breakfast, and I thought, wow, it's just so incredible that we can do this instead of just rushing off and never getting to have this moment together.
I'm gonna get dressed.
Her fashion cracks me up. A bull monster truck.
Bull monster.
Everything's got to have monster truck in it, huh? Yeah, I could totally get this done a lot faster if I had a larger waffle maker. But because we just have such a small space, having this little tiny one saves on space, and yeah, so it probably takes me a little bit longer than normal, but I just set a timer because I forget and burn a lot of waffles, so it takes quite a bit of time.
Ta-da! Okay, so this is my favorite unicorn dress. It was still dirty, but I still picked it out today. And I feel like a princess wearing it.
Yeah, we let her get it out of the dirty clothes. I was concerned when we started RV Lifestyle that, what about not having a dishwasher? And, I mean, it's just a way of life after almost 7 years on the road. You get used to it. You do a meal, you clean up the dishes. So it does feel like I'm constantly, cooking and cleaning up a lot of days, but it's just part of living small. Okay. Okay. I need to learn how to draw a monster truck. Big wheels. Big
Monster truck.
Whoa.
Monster truck. Monster.
What if I write monster truck on it? Does that make it more?
Buying a base car.
Monster truck.
But Miss toy.
A police car? I don't know how to draw a police car. Parents should go to an art class before they have kids. I have no idea. We keep our laundry in this little basket under the sink. Is it weird that I have to sit on the toilet to get my laundry basket out? I try to do a small load a day to keep up with it, but I didn't get to it yesterday because we had a busy day, so I'm gonna have to do a couple loads today. You want to help me? You want to put it in? Put it in the washer. I do love the convenience of everything in an RV. I mean, having everything so close that I can just take the laundry right here to the bedroom, and then the laundry's in the bedroom and I can just put it away. It does make it handy to have everything in such close quarters at times. Wanna shut it?
Sure.
Yep. Yeah. Small, frequent loads is the name of the game, right? You want to hit the start button? Good job. Laundry started. Living in an RV is complicated with kids, but I feel like life with kids in general is going to be hard, whether you're in a house or in a small space, whether you're taking them to school every day or if you're homeschooling them every day. So if either is going to be a little bit difficult, then why not add adventure to it? Nice. N-I-C-E. Every. E-V-E-R-Y. We've been doing the Good and the Beautiful for 2 years now.
I like all the fun activities, and on every page there's an activity instead of just
You need a lot of interaction, don't you? And you have to get your wiggles out. Yeah, the homeschooling is not something I ever had saw us doing prior to RV life. Sometimes you don't know why you're sent on this crazy adventure or this journey. You know, recently Hensley was diagnosed with ADHD, and homeschooling's just been a really good thing for her. We've been able to give her the time and attention, the one-on-one, consulting that she needs with school, and we can go at her pace and her style of learning because her brain just works a little differently. It's been a challenging situation, not something we've opened up about yet, but it's also been really rewarding to watch her blossom and just give her the type of schooling that sets her up for success. So it's been really good. Rainy days are definitely the toughest part of living in an RV with kids. They get super stir crazy when they can't go outside and play, and there's not any outdoor activities for us to do. So definitely rainy days make it a little more tricky, and we usually make an outing. We're gonna head to Chick-fil-A to grab lunch just because the change of scenery just really helps them. One of the adjustments of RV life has definitely been learning to drive larger vehicles. It's easy to say that you just, rely on the one person to do all the driving, but that's not always the case. It's always good for everybody to feel comfortable driving the vehicle. And then there are times where I take the kids and go explore and take them to do things while Nathan is working. I go and get groceries, we go to the park, we do lots of things to explore the area. So I've really had to get comfortable driving the larger vehicles. We had a van and now we have the dually, and it was really intimidating making myself start doing that, but definitely got more comfortable over this past year of driving the dually. don't have time to like run off to the gym. And it's hard to have, you can have gym memberships as you travel. I know some people use them, but again, with little kids, it's just hard to be gone for so long. So honestly, I have to work out while the kids are distracted, while they're coloring or eating, and you just got to make the most of it. You gonna work out with me? JJ's my workout partner.
I'll go work out.
I wish I could get up and work out before the kids wake up in the morning, but it shakes the RV too much.
Pink.
Is it pink? Sissy making it Christmas in here? You do a lot of sweeping in RV life, especially on wet days outside. I feel like there is constant sweeping because there's so much traffic. It goes downhill really fast in a small space, but it cleans up really fast too. But you feel like you're constantly sweeping, picking up, otherwise you're stepping over it all day long. See, I just swept this.
Is that blue? No. That's so pink. Yes.
Yes. That thing's super cool. Thankfully the sun's come out and I can send the kids out to play. Now I know why my grandma used to yell at us to go outside and play all the time. She'd say, go outside and play, and I never understood that. It's funny how you don't understand things until you get older, and then you're like, oh, that makes sense. That's a circle.
It's a purple.
A green circle. Blue.
Blue. Yay!
Yay, blue.
Blue.
It seems so simple to just be sitting here playing blocks with him, but our children are the whole reason that we decided to live the RV lifestyle.
It's right.
It crashed.
It's right.
Yeah. I loved working as a nurse. I have such a passion for it, but I was leaving the house and being gone 13 hours a day, and when Hensley was a baby, she would be asleep when I left in the morning and she'd be asleep when I got home at night because it was such long days, and I felt like that was over almost half the week. Didn't even get to see her at all. And I remember pulling out of my driveway of the house we were living in the car I was driving, and I thought, what is this all for? Like, why am I working so hard to pay for all these things, and all I wanted to do was just be a mother and spend time with my kids? And so that's when we started even just looking into downsizing. And then we found out you could downsize and put your home on wheels. We felt like we would never regret the time we spent as a family. No regrets. Mwah. Thank you. Hey, you come here. It's time for your nap. You come here. Yes, you need a nap. I'll see you in a little bit. Whew. I get asked a lot about what it's like getting ready in an RV. It's same with cooking in an RV, getting ready in an RV, everything is pretty much similar. It's just on a smaller scale. So I keep all of my makeup in this one bag. Usually get a lot of outdoor light, which is nice, but it can get dark at times to even see what you're doing. Sometimes you might end up looking like a clown until you see yourself outside. I do a pretty minimal routine though. I call it my 5-minute routine because you don't have a lot of time with kids. I got asked one time in a YouTube video comment, back when we had our comments, if it was like a southern thing to wear a lot of eyeliner, so I guess so. So, just a little foundation, some blush, and of course, if you're southern, I guess eyeliner. I think the hardest part is just we have to take turns in the bathroom, so I feel like I'll get like halfway getting ready and then someone will have to go to the bathroom. So, because we have to take a number. So my part of the Less Junk More Journey brand is Nathan does all the editing and of our videos. We always say he's technical and I'm relational. So my part is I love connecting. That's my favorite part of what we do. All the comments, all the posts, kind of our social media person. Even though I had no experience, I just love connecting with people. And so that's my favorite part of what I do, is just sitting down and answering all your comments, all your questions, and just trying to be as helpful as we can be. I also do all of our trip planning and booking. So we are heading to Hawaii really soon, so I'm trying to do some last minute planning there.
What's your biggest fear as a parent?
I don't know what's making me cry. I didn't know if I would ever get to become a mother. You know, we had tried for so long, and I just didn't want to not get to experience life with them. And I lost my dad to cancer really early in life, and you know, he didn't get to walk me down the aisle or see my children. And I just wanted to make the most of every moment that I had with him, because I learned really early that the next day isn't guaranteed. And I feel like I've beat myself up thinking that I haven't lived up to the expectations of being a mother like I wanted to. But then I have a letter that Hensley had wrote me, and it said, "You're the best mom ever." And I thought, you know, it only matters what my kids think. If they think I'm the best mom in the world, then I need to give myself some grace. Because I feel like my biggest fear as a parent is, you know, not being what they need and not giving them what they need to succeed. And I think that just put a lot of pressure off me when I realized that it's, you know, I don't have to be super mom, because sometimes I feel like I'm not the most crafty mom or not the best cook or baker, but it just matters how they feel, that they feel loved and that they feel like, you know, I'm the best mom for them. And that's a win. That's a success if they feel that way. I'm not a measure it kind of cook. It's actually Hensley that requested tacos tonight. She loves taco bowls, so I mean, they're probably a very regular in our house. A taco bowl. JJ, why's the boot on the couch? You want to go walk? We get asked quite a bit why we why we decided to travel with kids. I mean, it does make the most sense to wait until your kids are older to travel. But honestly, the hardest part, yes, is traveling with kids, but that's also the biggest reward, is seeing the world through their eyes and getting to experience these things with them. JJ even points out trees all the time, or Hensley will point out clouds. They point out things that we don't even notice. Something as simple as a rock.
Whoa, that's a rock.
A dinosaur rock. You'll never regret
Also,
the time you spent together as a family. And we'll never look back on life and say, why did we try the RV lifestyle? But we knew we would look back and think, why did we not give that a try? Traveling with kids is definitely hard, but they make it an adventure. You want to throw the big one? Ready? Kitchen is closed. That's what my mom used to tell us.
Hi, Mommy.
Sleep good, okay? I love you.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a kissy. Oh, a passy kissy. Let me have a kissy. Thank you. Good night.